Guys, this is a how-to video on Holystone's F181. If you're having antenna problems, or you're not getting the range you used to get, or it's not binding right, it could possibly be your antenna. I'm going to show you how to fix it. It's easy, and you can do it in 10 minutes or less. First thing you want to do is flip your controller over. You will see 4 screws. One here, one under the spring where the battery goes, and one here on the top left where the battery goes. Take those 4 screws out, flip it over, pop your top off, and you will see these 2 pieces. It just pop right out. 1, 2. Now you have 2 more screws. One here and one here. Go ahead and take those out. Then on the top you will see where your display connects. It just pops out. Just pop it out just like that. Then you can actually flip it over. So what you want to do is find your antenna, which is right here. It runs down through this hole. It says A&T for antenna. Follow it to the back. Now you will see where it is soldered at. Maybe it came unsoldered. Maybe it needs a little bit more. If you're just trying to fix your antenna, go ahead and resolder that. Flip it back over. Put your 2 screws back in. Put your two pieces back on. Hook your display back up. Tuck your antenna back down in. Put your top back on. Flip it over. And put your 4 screws back in. And you're good to go. Now, if you want to upgrade your antenna like I did with this one, I will go ahead and show you how to do that too. Now, I could have made this a little bit more fancier, but I wasn't worried about that. I just wanted something that was reliable and had good range, and I get great range with this. I just glued it on the back right here. I'll show you how to do that. So, the first thing you want to do after you took your controller apart and followed your antenna to the back, you want to go ahead and unsolder it. And you might want to take a picture, that way when you go ahead to put the new antenna in, you know exactly where to solder it. So go ahead and unsolder it. Pull it through your hole. Sometimes there's a little glue right here. You might want to cut that out with a razor blade. Make sure you don't cut your antenna in case you want to use it again, and don't cut the board. So once you do that, you want to pop your old antenna out. And what you want to do is find an old internet modem like this. This is a 2.4, and so is the controller, so it works. Take the screws out, pop the top off, and you will see usually they have 2 antennas. One on the top like that, and one on the top left like that. I already took the 2 out of here, but you can see where they go. It runs down through here like this, and you will see where it is soldered. Go ahead and unsolder that antenna wire. Then all you do is squeeze here at the top and pop it out. Now you have the antenna from the internet modem. Now you want to go back to your Holystone F181 controller. You want to run the antenna down through your antenna hole. Flip it over to the back and go ahead and solder it in the same spot you just unsoldered the old antenna. Flip it back over. Tuck it down in like the old one was, or you can run it up through the top like I did. All I did was I ran it through the top right here, and then I glued it to the back of my display, and I just didn't tighten the screw too much on the top left where it came out. That way it wasn't real tight on the wire up here. So once you do that and you tuck it down, or you run it up to the back of the display like I did, all you want to do is hook your display back in at the top right here. It just pops down in. Put your 2 screws back on, one here and one here. Pop your 2 pieces back on. They just fit just like that. They just go right on like that. Then pop your top back on. Make sure everything is lined up. Flip it over. Put your 4 screws back on. One here, one here. One under the spring on the top right, and one on the top left where the battery goes. Now, like I said, on this top left is where I had the antenna coming out, the way I did it. So I just didn't screw this in real tight. That way that wire wasn't real tight. Then pop your batteries back in, pop your batteries hot back on, and there you go. You have a Holy Stone F181 with a brand new antenna and longer range. Works perfect. I really like this mod. It's very easy to do. My 13-year-old daughter could probably do it if she actually wanted to. She's probably smarter than I am. And it's just a lot easier. It's a lot easier to do that than to send your product back. You got to deal with the hassle of waiting on the money or waiting on another product to come. And it's just really fun to fix your own stuff. If you have any questions, message me. I'll have more how-to videos coming. I have a bunch of other Holy Stone products. I really like their products. They're made really good. Their customer service is awesome. I've probably crashed this thing 100 times now, and it works great. My daughter's probably crashed it 100 times. Still works great. And like I said, if you have any messages, message me. Thank you for your time.